Next topic, electric dipole. So what is electric dipole? So equal and opposite charges, two equal magnitude, equal in magnitude, but opposite direction. சரியா? So that two charges separated by a small distance, okay, will be called as the electric dipole. Okay, see here, we'll be having the two charges. One is positive and another one is negative. Okay, but both will have same magnitude, but direction alone it will be changed. Okay, that is placed at a small distance. Okay, it is separated by a small distance. Will be called as the together called as the electric dipole. So now we are going to see that about the electric dipole in detail. Okay, so look at the diagram. Here you are going to place the dipole, that is A and B, which will be having the same magnitude but opposite in direction, that is plus Q and minus Q. Two charges going to be placed in equal magnitude and with the opposite sign within a small distance D. Okay, which is going to be separated by a small distance D. So here it is going to act as a electric dipole, plus Q and minus Q. Okay. So the 2 point charges, which is separated by the distance D, going to find the system uh, by using spherical coordinate system. Okay, so spherical coordinate system now, what are the components? Look at here, r, theta, phi. This will be the coordinate points for the spherical coordinate system. Okay, r, theta, phi. Okay, so this will be required for finding the electric field intensity E vector. Okay, due to electric dipole. Okay, so E vector will be find out only at the point P. Okay, this is the point. Somewhere else in the spherical system, you are going to take a point where the force exerting. Okay, that will give the E vector, that is electric field intensity. Okay, now we are going to consider the O, which will be the reference point. Okay, or midpoint of A and B. Okay, 0. So midpoint and equally divided between the A and B. Okay, so the distance between point P from A will be R1. Okay, அதே மாதிரி from B to point P R2. O to P R. So the distance between A and P is R1, B and P is R2, O and P is R. Okay, between A and B is small d. So that the coordinates, that is r, theta, phi value for the A and B. P க்கு தான் r, theta, phi. அப்ப இதுக்கு என்ன coordinates? What will be the coordinates for A and B point? Okay, it is given as 0, 0, comma d by 2. அதே மாதிரி B க்கு 0, 0, comma minus d by 2. This will be the coordinates for the A and B point. So to find out the E vector, so our aim is to find out the E vector, that is electric field intensity due to electric dipole. Dipole, we have to find out before that potential B at point P. Okay, so what is the potential at point B have to be calculated for finding the E vector. So that you can find out the E vector by using the del V. What is del V? Gradient potential. Okay, இது வந்து இந்த symbol gradient. ஞாபகம் இருக்கா? டாட் வச்சாதான் டாட் ப்ராடக்ட், ஸ்கேலார் ப்ராடக்ட்னா சாரி டாட் வச்சாதான் ஸ்கேலார் ப்ராடக்ட், தட் இஸ் டாட் ப்ராடக்ட். இதே வந்து கிராஸ் ப்ராடக்ட்னா கிராஸ் சிம்பிள் இருக்கும். எதுவுமே டாட்டும் கிராஸும் இல்லைன்னா அது வந்து என்னன்னு சொல்லுங்க? கிரேடியன்ட். gradient of V, that is potential V. You have to calculate this electric field intensity using gradient of potential V. Okay. So now we are going to find out the electric field intensity or electric dipole moment. So electric dipole moment is nothing but measure of strength of electric dipole. Okay, intensity nalo strength nalo it will give the same meaning. Okay. This is the expression for finding out the E vector due to electric dipole. So here completely we are going to consider the spherical system, coordinate system. Okay, r theta phi. Now we are going to place the point P at zero plane. Okay, அந்த இடத்துல place பண்ண முன்னாடி pictureல பார்த்தீங்கன்னா we have placed the point P above the y plane. Okay, now we are going to place the point P at z equal to 0 plane. Okay, so z axis value எடுக்கிறப்ப அது 0 வேல்யூவா இருக்கும். Okay, so அந்த மாதிரி இடத்துல I am going to place the point P. So there I am going to find out the potential due to charge Q and as well as minus Q. Okay, இந்த சார்ஜ்னாலே கிடைக்கிற potential, the force which is exerted due to the charge plus Q and minus Q at point P have to be calculated. Okay, so that is given as V1 and V2. The potential which is calculated at point B due to positive charges V1, due to negative charges V2. Okay, so I think you all know what is the potential formula, that is Q by 4 pi epsilon naught R1. இப்படியே கண்டுபிடிச்சிருக்கோம் இல்லையா? E முன்னாடி ஈன்னு கண்டுபிடிச்சிருக்கோம். ஓகேவா? அந்த வேல்யூ தான். ஓகே, ஸோ பொட்டன்சியல்ங்கிறது ஒன்றும் இல்லை, ஒரு எனர்ஜி இன்டென்சிட்டி. ஓகே, that is V1 equal to plus Q divided by 4 pi epsilon naught R1. So Q badila here you will be replacing minus Q. That's all. Will be the difference between these two things. So for finding out the total potential, you will be summing the V1 and V2 value. So V equal to V1 plus V2. So if you add these two value, then you will get like this, because Q by 4 by epsilon naught will be common for both the term. So Q by 4 by epsilon naught will be in the outside of bracket. So in the bracket you will be having only 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. Okay, if you cross multiply in the bracket value, then you will be getting R2 minus R1 divided by R1 into R2 in the bracket. Okay, here you are going to consider that a point P is placed in the central point, that is R1 and R2 value equally distanced. Okay, that is R2 R1 and the equal eduthu 0 plane, that is Z equal to 0 plane la you are going to place. Okay, point P. R1 equal to R2 ங்கிறப்ப, if you substitute the value of R1 equal to R2 means what will happen here? R1 minus R1 அப்படின்னா 0. The term will become 0. Okay. So in the term 0 anadana, if you multiply anything with a 0, it will give 0. So B value automatically will become 0. So so that that is nothing but the entire Z equal to 0 plane, that is XY plane, is a 0 potential surface. Okay, X plane or XY plane also hold a 0 potential surface. That is the meaning of this. Okay, if you get the V as a 0 value means your potential value is 0 for the entire planes, Z plane, Y plane as well as X plane. Okay. Now again I am going to place the point P. Point P far away, too far away. Okay, but then See, look at the diagram. Point P is going to be placed too far away from the dipole, electric dipoles. So what's going to be happen will be seen now. So the point P is going to be placed at infinity. Okay. Um, Here R1, R2 and R will be assumed parallel to each other. So somewhere else at the infinity, you are going to place the point P. Upper, your distance between point P as well as OAB will be R1 and R2 respectively, but it will be equal, it will be looking like parallel to each other. Okay, parallel lines. Here the AM. So AM is nothing but perpendicular line drawn on R2. Okay, R2 play on the radius between B and P. So on the line, a perpendicular line will be drawn between A and A இருந்து ஆரம்பிச்சு இந்த R2 லைன் மீட் பண்ற பாயிண்ட் வந்து M ன்னு எடுத்துக்கிறீங்க. ஓகே, M ல இருந்து வரைய போறது கிடையாது. You are going to draw from the point A. ல இருந்து ஒரு straight line, perpendicular line you are going to be drawn on R2. இங்க இருந்து ஒரு straight line வரையறப்ப எங்க மீட் பண்றோம் அந்த பாயிண்ட் வந்து R2 ல எங்க மீட் பண்ணுதோ அந்த பாயிண்டை M ன்னு எடுத்துக்கிறீங்க. ஓகே, so the angle made by R1, R2 and R with Z axis is theta. So இங்க இருக்கலையே அந்த angle இந்த மூணு ஆங்கிள்ல எது எடுத்தாலுமே சேமா தான் இருக்கும். That will be considered theta. ஏன்னா since all these lines are parallel to each other, so that it will be giving same angle theta with the Z axis. Okay, இந்த மூணு லைனுமே ஆங்கிள் எடுத்தீங்கன்னா same angle value will be given, that is theta. So ஏதாவது ஒண்ணு மட்டும் இங்க ரெப்ரசன்ட் பண்ணிருக்க டயகிராம்ல. Now we are going to consider BM value. What is BM? BM ங்கிறது இது BM. So BM எப்படி எழுதுவீங்க? AB cos theta. Okay. BM எப்படி கண்டுபிடிப்பீங்க? AB cos theta. I think this will be known for all. இது தெரியும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். How you will be calculating using the triangle. Okay. So the BM distance can be calculated by distance or magnitude into cos theta. Okay, AB. This resultant value with the cos theta. So AB distance is nothing but D. Okay, just replace the value of AB distance as D into cos theta. Now PB. PB na somewhere else at infinity you are going to place the point B. B, B. So in the P, in the P. P. PB equal to PM plus BM. Okay, so in between this you are going to use the M. M is nothing but the point where you are drawn from the point A to the R2 line. Okay, this is the M. So in between PB you are going to have a M point. So இதுக்கு நடுவுல நான் split up பண்ணிக்கிறேன் ரெண்டையும். ஒன்னு BM, இன்னொன்னு M to P. Okay, so அதை அப்படி split பண்ணி எழுதிருக்கான். PM plus BM. Okay, PM plus BM. ரெண்டா split பண்ணி எழுதிருக்காங்க ஒரு லைன். And then PA. PA na எது? Above point. Plus Q இல்லையா? And the charge point. Okay, will be equal to PM. Okay, அப்படின்னா என்ன? இந்த PM இருக்குல்லையா அந்த டிஸ்டன்ஸ் நமக்கு தெரியாது. ஏன்னா P வந்து எங்கேயோ பிளேஸ் ஆயிருக்கு இன்ஃபினிட்டில. So இந்த டிஸ்டன்ஸ் தெரியாது. இந்த டிஸ்டன்ஸ் வந்து will be equal to AM. Okay, that is given here. But இது நமக்கு தெரியும் இந்த டிஸ்டன்ஸ். Okay, this will be equal to PM. AM, PA will be equal to PM as AM is perpendicular. Okay, அப்ப In the PA will be equal to PM. In the PM will be equal to PA. இதுக்கும் ஈக்குவல் தான். ஏன்னா லைன்ஸ் எல்லாமே parallel தானே. அதே மாதிரி perpendicular மீட் பண்ணதுனால PM will be equal to PA. Okay. And then PB equal to R2. PB will be equal to R2. And then distance already they given here R1. PA will be equal to R1. PO equal to R. அதே மாதிரி PB will be equal to R2. இதெல்லாம் எடுத்துக்கோ. Okay. And then BM. What is BM? BM is nothing but this one. The distance. Okay. BM equal to PB minus PM. BM equal to PB minus PM. Okay, the distance minus PM, PB and PM divide minus panina, you will be getting the BM value. Okay, equal to PB order value in R2 minus PM order value. PM, so just keep it as PM. Okay, while PM is equal to PA. So PA order value R1 upper R2 minus R1. Okay, is BM. So R2 minus R1 is nothing but D cos theta. R2 minus R1 is nothing but D cos theta. Okay, BM in D cos theta just substitute that. BM is D cos theta. So R2 minus R1 equal to D cos theta. Now we are going to consider D is very small distance, so that the radius R1, R2 and R more or less nearly equal. Hence, R1 and R2 will be R square. So these things we are going to be considered when your D value is very small. Now we are going to calculate the voltage, that is potential difference. V equal to Q by 4 pi epsilon naught. Okay, epsilon naught into R2 minus R1 divided by R1 into R2. இந்த equation அப்படியே எழுதுறாங்க. எழுதிட்டு அடுத்த ஸ்டெப் என்ன பண்ணனும்? You have to substitute all the value of R2 minus R1 divided by R1 into R2. So R2 minus R1 is D cos theta. So R1 into R2 is R square. அப்படியே replace பண்ணிடலாம். Okay, this is simple. And then you have to calculate E vector by using that potential. Okay, this gradient of V will give the E vector. So you want to take the gradient for this value V. Gradient is nothing but dou by dou R. Okay, dou by dou R into unit vector, dou by dou theta into theta plus 1 by R sin theta into dou by dou phi into A phi. இதுதான் வந்து gradient ஓட equation. சரியா? அத நீ V ஆல மல்டிப்ளை பண்றப்ப என்ன ஆகும்? இங்க dou பக்கத்துல dV ன்னு எல்லாத்துலயும் வந்துரும். Okay, so இங்க மைனஸ் வரதுனால you will be having minus for that. And then now what you are going to means you are going to substitute the value of this. Okay, so you have to take differentiate V value, dou V by dou R. அதே மாதிரி dou V by dou theta, dou V by dou phi இண்டிவிஜுவலா கண்டுபிடிக்கலாம். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்து dou V by dou R கண்டுபிடிச்சுக்கீங்க. ஓகேவா? அடுத்தது dou V by dou theta, அடுத்தது dou V by dou phi. ஓகே, ஏன் இங்க dou V by dou phi 0 னா இங்க வந்து இந்த டேர்ம்ல பாத்தீங்கன்னா phi வேல்யூவே இல்ல, அதனால 0 ன்னு வரும். ஆனா இங்க theta வேல்யூ இருக்கு, அதனால இத டிஃபரன்ஷியேட் பண்ணுவீங்க. cos theta-வை டிஃபரன்ஷியேட் பண்ணுவீங்க by keeping all the terms constant. ஓகே, அதே மாதிரி dou V by dou R பாத்தீங்கன்னா ரேடியஸ் இருக்கு, r square 1 by r square இருக்கா, அத வந்து டிஃபரன்ஷியேட் பண்ணுவீங்க. டிஃபரன்ஷியேட் பண்ணினா you will getting -2 r power -3 value. ஓகே, remaining thing will be constant. அப்படிதான் கண்டுபிடிப்பீங்க. so simple, ரொம்ப காம்ப்ளிகேட்டட்லாம் கிடையாது. cos theta-வை டிஃபரன்ஷியேட் பண்ணினா -sin theta, remaining terms will be constant. ஓகே, அதான் dou V by dou theta. But 5 terms அங்க இல்ல, அதனால that term will become 0. Okay, So இப்போ என்ன பண்ண போறீங்க, all this differentiation value will be substituted in this equation E vector. So இந்த இடத்துல கண்டுபிடிச்சது எல்லாத்தையும் substitute பண்ணினா you will be getting like this. Okay, so finally the common term will be taken outside the bracket. Okay, so common terms is nothing but qd by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube. This will be common for both the terms, so bring it outside the bracket. So in the bracket you will be having the remaining terms 2 cos theta a r vector plus sin theta a theta vector. Okay, this is for spherical system, entirely for spherical system. Coordinates, spherical coordinates la use panni derive pannipom. That's why it's called as a spherical system electric dipole. Okay, so hence in this manner you can able to find out the electric field due to point P. Okay, sorry, at the point P due to electric dipole. Okay, the next dipole moment. So dipole moment calculate பண்றதுக்கு என்ன பண்ணனும்னா d vector, you have to calculate d vector, that is from B to A, the length vector directed from minus q to plus q will give the d vector. Okay, d ங்கிறது distance, அது வெக்டர் வந்துச்சுன்னா டைரக்ஷனையும் நம்ம கன்சிடர் பண்ணணும். The direction is nothing but minus q ல இருந்து 2q plus q. Okay, that is d vector. So எப்படி calculate பண்ணலாம்னா d into, so d vector is nothing but magnitude into direction, that is d into az. Z axis ல தான இருக்கு, அதனால az யூனிட் ஆக்சிஸ்ல யூனிட் வெக்டர்ல பார்த்தீங்கன்னா z என ரெப்ரசன்ட் பண்ணுவோம். ஓகே, பாரு இதுதான் d. சோ இந்த மைனஸ் q ல இருந்து பிளஸ் q ங்கறப்ப இது வந்து z ஆக்சிஸ்ல தான இருக்கு, அதனால தான் யூனிட் வெக்டர்ல z வந்து ஸ்பெசிஃபை